Hello, everybody. This is Living with Darkness, the Changing and Dreaming. Today we have a scene in the Changeling venue. Our scene will begin with Ryder. Ryder, tell me how a night in Ryder goes in the streets of Manhattan or anywhere that Ryder wishes to choose.
Um, it usually is the streets of Manhattan. Ryder is a pisky, albeit not a typical one, but he spends his time. He often integrates with other groups, strange kind of different groups. He kind of really enjoys it. He enjoys the thrill of kind of being sneaky. But yeah, he'll basically be joining different groups, and it's also the way that he gets glamour. Although I haven't rolled in months, but that's what he's supposed to be doing. And yeah, that is what Ryder will be doing. He'll be where he often is, also the way he makes his money in a nightclub.
Is he in the nightclub or in the front of the nightclub?
Um, yeah, he'll be at a table with some new people he's met. It's talking shit. He's given a fake name and yeah, just typical.
You see, like one of your friends actually says, like, "Oh man, look at that chick. She's wearing a sunglasses at night."
Ryder will look over.
This is who you see. She is the Morrigan. The, as you always say, Sylvanas.
Mm-hmm. Sylvanas Bay.
And she is actually looking around. And one of the guys is like, "She's hot though,
Do,
right?"
do I see anything else?
No, just her. She is actually wearing her whole regalia.
Ryder's just going to say, he's just going to kind of brush off the people he's with and just stand up and walk over to her.
She looks at you and says, "Hi. We need to talk, preferably alone."
How'd you find me?
I have my ways.
Mysterious. Yeah, sure, I can ditch this group. Where do you want to go?
Somewhere wherever you're not going to listen.
Well, unless anyone's following either of us, pretty much anywhere here should be fine. Go outside, take a walk,
Yes, that would be preferable.
and Ryder will go outside and take a walk.
She seems actually roll me perception empathy. I'm gonna set this in the chat. In the not chat, in the changeling chat. Just a second.
Oh, I already rolled, sorry. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't roll properly.
Luckily. I have 2 successes.
She seems a bit not happy. And she actually takes her phone out and shows a couple pictures of phones that received a message that Ryder sent. And she says, "You received any of this?"
Ryder's gonna, with my empathy score, does she look like she might suspect me?
She seems unhappy, but that's like a sort being unhappy is maybe taken as she is suspecting.
Yeah, I've seen them.
If someone sent this to you?
Nope.
Did you send it to others?
Yep.
She takes a deep breath and says, she actually raises her hand for a cab to stop and says, "Don't make my job harder if you're going near to the count."
Sure. Ryder doesn't look like that unexpected. Like, he kind of knew this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I know Donna went to the Count. She came to me about it. She wasn't happy when I told her it was me. Terry did come to me as well. I know she's probably not gone to the Count. But Terry's not a traitor either.
For some reason,
Well,
go on.
He'll say, "Well, we can't be sure, but it's a little bit of extra reassurance. At least she's not a stupid traitor."
You see, like, it's one of those moments where Morgan wants to say something because, like, either because she cares for you or you are from her house, but like she doesn't. Her silence is more used as a cover more than a weapon this time.
So let me guess, the Count's pissed off.
She's still standing silent, but she gives a look, but like, like, don't push it type of look.
He'll put his hands up and say, "Okay, gotcha."
We gave you power and responsibility, and you do these little tricks. Now, I have my guesses why you did it. But getting caught, everyone is paranoid now.
Good. They should be.
She doesn't say anything, and she, like, stops the cab and enters the cab and then says, the bar's name of the county's freehold. The Morgan's presence kind of annoys humans, as in, like, she is a bit like too much of a straight face. She is more intimidating than she is more convincing. Her face is, again, uses a weapon many times, and this is one of those occasions where she doesn't seem she has a lot of, like, friendship towards humans. And she doesn't talk anything in the cab as well. It's a very boring cab, like, drive. But it stops in the jazz bar, or the where the county freehold is in. It's 24 hours open. It's known that the Countess sometimes actually plays music there, but this is not one of those days. She doesn't open the door right, but she waits outside of the cab.
Ryder will get out. He's pretty sure he's about to get an absolute bollocking. He's kind of okay with this. Like, he has his reasons and his justifications. So yeah, he's ready.
You enter the freehold, and like the same thing that happened in the past. Like, you go towards the personal rooms of the count. It is, like, guarded by lunatic guards, but like you pass and she passes. The same place again, same balcony that you were in where the meeting was happening. This is more has a bit of a breeze in this place. It's like it's not hot like as it should be in summer. And she enters and says, "The Count Daron, I brought Squire Ryder as you requested. Roll me another perception empathy."
Just one success.
Annoyance is also in her words. The Daron is actually waits and slowly turns towards Ryder as she's sitting in front of a chess board with no one.
It's the Countess, not the Count.
It's the Count, not the Count.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said she. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. The Countess is beautiful. The Count is like leper.
He's Baldwin from
Kingdom Heaven. Exactly. He turns towards Ryder and, like, just waits. Does Ryder does anything when he turns?
Ryder will he'll do the like one knee bow thing.
Squire Ryder. You see, his voice is again a bit not disgruntled, but probably like because he this is very late. Maybe it's a bit sleepy.
Your Excellency.
You do learn your manners, unlike your friends. The Terry, Puka commoner needs to learn her manners.
Ryder shrugs. Friend is something of an overstatement. Also, I agree. She was rude to my knight a few weeks ago.
I have heard. I have also heard he hit the commoner. There is no like I disagree or agree on his voice. He doesn't say anything about it. He just said he hit him. Like he kind of probably expects what Ryder did. Like he expects probably explanation from Ryder, but you don't sense like if he disagrees or agrees on it.
Ryder just shrugs, and if he's not being forced to say anything about say anything. Is there a reason you've summoned me, Your Excellency?
Yes. Please, let's have a sit-in. Sit in front of me.
Ryder sits. He can probably tell that Ryder is a bit nervous, but it's kind of like when a kid gets called into school and they know they're in trouble, and it's like there's nothing to worry about because you've been caught. Like that's kind of how Ryder feels. And also Ryder ultimately expected it all to come out.
Mm-hmm. The couple days ago, after the meeting I called, people received texts. Sorry, my mom is calling me. I apologize. I don't know what the fuck with this thing is. They always call in the same. Some people, actually, I'm gonna do his voice slowly. I will need to talk slowly. It seems some people received texts.
Yep. I know.
And I would like you to explain why you thought this was necessary to ignore certain boundaries.
Well, Your Grace, I don't believe that Shadow Court obeys certain boundaries either. I thought a test of loyalty was people I didn't know. Although I do know Terry and Donna, but my judgment isn't perfect. I thought it couldn't hurt to... And Ryder just shrugs. See if they were loyal. Or at least in some small way. I wouldn't completely discredit any loyalty.
Loyalty is hard to find these days.
I agree.
I approve what you did.
Ryder raises an eyebrow. Really? I was pretty sure I was going to get like an absolute bollocking.
Does it seem like I am your dad?
No, but...
Then why you're talking like you talk to your dad? You see, like Ryder is very casual with his talk. OOC?
Okay, gotcha. Ryder will then he'll say, sorry, Your Excellency. Bad habit.
Roll me perception empathy, so I can explain this better. I know you
Sure.
have like a less dice, and this is like a curse to you to like roll perception empathy.
It is fine. I think
Hmm.
one
Now,
success.
you also have high etiquette, and you also have like politics. Now, especially with the education of your certain knight, is basically like when you allow people to be casual with you, they will always be casual, and will go more.
Mm-hmm.
You have been told like sometimes you just don't allow people to be casual with you, so they can't be more casual.
Yeah, I get it.
They know their toes, like they stand on their toes when they're around you. Um, this is something like the Sir Janice told you many times, like keep people in their toes all the time. Make sure they know that you are, if you become ever a nobility, a nobility. But he says, but that does not mean that I can't ignore a dead knight, another one who is doing things, and a squire. Could you just slap yourself for me, like a slowly?
Ryder takes a moment and says, "Yes, Your Grace," and he's going to, he'll slap himself across the face.
Come on. The When a chess player sees another chess player who does a good move, they should comment on how it's actually a good move.
Thank you, Your Grace. Without any disrespect, I'm a firm believer in the two-court system, and I know the Sealies have an important role to play, and so do the Unsealies. I respect that it may be considered beneath the honour of the Sealy Code to do something like that. Therefore, as I do not follow the Sealy Code, I consider it my duty to do acts that more honourable Fae than me would not, but acts that I do think are necessary.
What did House Salil teach you about the two-court system?
Ryder thinks back to it, and he thinks to Sir Janus, who, looking back at it, he realised maybe gave him a slightly corrupted view of it. And he'll give the more normal Aliel line, which is, in days gone by, in ancient times, for millennia, the two courts ruled together. And there was a balance between the courts, a balance between the souls of all Fae. We simply believe that there's out of balance. There is a lack of balance, and we wish to restore that.
When the balance that you speak was there were no Peacekeeper squires.
Ryder nods.
Were you there to see the balance?
House Elil is not a hardened traditionalist, from what I understand. We do not wish to restore the two-court system because we see it as being, we follow the Unseer Code. Change is good. We think it is necessary to survive the coming winter, not because it is traditional.
Our two houses are disagreeing in this for a long time, but we are allies. When an allele is having trouble, it's the Ilunid who lets them know what's about to come.
Ryder knows this firsthand, and he'll say, "Yes, Your Excellency."
Now, if you want, only if you want, I can tell the version and how we see things as he like air quotes as a Sealy house.
Sure.
He kind of like cocks his head to the side because again, like he is being very casual with him.
Please, Your Excellency, I would love to hear. Ryder corrects himself.
The ancient times, we believed in tradition, and there was a two-court system. The summer and spring were ruled by Sealy, and winter and autumn were ruled by Unseelie. As you stated in the old days, things were very different. I actually do remember some of those things. I'm a lucky person, as I feel I am. Because not everyone remembers those days. In my house, there are Unseelie changelings who also think that the House of Leal is right. That we should return to those old days. There are individuals who thinks that Sealy Court is being tyrannical. There are some who thinks the Unseelie couldn't see the change that was coming. They were too traditionalist. And actually the Sealy saw the change before them, as the humans were changing along with technology. A strong hand needed to make sure the banality does not consume us all. He stops, takes a deep breath.
Ryder doesn't say anything. Just keep listening.
We come from the dreams, and dreaming is constantly changing. These are just views. There's a reason these are just views. Because, well, Concordia is not a place where there is courts are having rule. The individuals has rules. In Europe, the commoners don't like Shi returning and they rule themselves. In Africa, there was few Shi. In the Caucasus, there are things called fire warriors. I'm sure they all have different systems as well. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is I'm not saying you're wrong. Knowing something, knowing a he actually thinks his words before he says it and says, defending a system is better when you know the anti. I shouldn't use the word anti. The other ways of people thinking. So you actually know
your enemies.
we're not enemies. We're brothers and sisters. I don't see any enemy in this room. Do you? And he's like looking like, those like scarred eyes directly looking at Ryder.
No, Your Grace. Just a turn of phrase.
The
Opponents, maybe. People of a different viewpoint. Not enemies, you're right.
Just because I liked your testing, it does not mean I will like it in the future. The one last thing before you go.
Your Grace.
How did Sir Thomas died? Sadly, I can't ask this to Tupuka. I already heard the version of Sir Ertunch, so I would like to hear yours.
We were escaping some underground freehold within your territories. I'm sure Sir Ertrund, in his gave a full analysis in his report, but he we were fighting them off. There were far too many. We were trying to retreat. There was a ladder. We needed to buy some time. Long story short, he was the rear fighter. I won't say he sacrificed himself. I don't think it was a suicidal thing, but he put himself in the most risk so the rest of us didn't have to. He saved my life, and Ryder shrugs. It was pretty heroic, and that's coming from me.
I'm sad his skin is left behind, but I understand that there is nothing others can do.
I know Squire Donna was. I think she wanted to stay and try and rescue him. I had to physically drag her away. She would have died otherwise. She can be angry at me if she wants, if it helps her. And Ryder just shrugs.
Did someone ever told you that you shrug a lot? It just took my attention.
Pardon?
Did someone ever told you that you shrug a lot?
Oh, really? No one has told me that. It's probably true. Sometimes when you're a pisky trying to be a knight, it pays to be non-committal to certain things.
You're trying to be a knight.
Isn't every squire?
Not every single one of them. There are those who are content with being squires, but every squire's job is to one day become a knight.
I know some commoners feel like they don't like the nobility because they don't like getting pushed around. I don't like being pushed around either, to be totally honest. But I feel like if you can't beat them, join them.
Your loyalty to your house is touching.
Ryder smiled. With respect, sir, out of out of the Fae that you've assigned to this task, I'm the only one that's not been tested. I'm statistically the least loyal.
You're right. Do you know that you owe me?
You're the Duke
I'm
of
the
the
Count.
Duchy. Sorry, he wouldn't have said that. Sorry,
It's fine.
You're the Count of the county I live in. I'm at your command no matter what.
No. You owe me personally.
Okay.
I don't think like Ryder knows why he owes him personally.
No, he doesn't, but he won't argue with it. Well, then why don't you give me a job?
I already give you a job. When Sir Janus betrayed everyone, when Lwod and alleles have been plagued by one single man, I received a letter that specifically states that someone killed the son of the Count of Jersey. And Maven basically found out by doing some lunatic things in a Canadian county. I have heard Dame Iris is also sent away. They requested Maven, you, and Iris. I said no. The Baroness came to me.
Sorry, dude, I can't. You're cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Basically, what he said was when the Janus thing happened, the county of Jersey told me to give you, whoever killed the son, Maven and Iris back to them. Then he says I refused.
Okay. Ryder assumes there's more coming.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know what Templeton has done. And I sent my wife to tell the Baroness that you and her is about to have some problems if this Templeton shit is getting out of hand. Then you convinced my wife, my passionate wife, who likes to defend everyone under her care, that Templeton tortured you, and this all happened because of your revenge and your mistrust. Now, I'm sure some of them are true, and some of those are. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He says, now I'm sure some of them are true, and some of them are your allele ways of speaking.
Everything I said was true, Your Grace.
That's quite nice, but my wife is very dear to me. If the thing with Templeton goes wrong in a way where it will make my wife and my county look bad, he like taps his finger 3 times to the chessboard.
Sorry, what was that, dude? I got interrupted.
Oh, he says the thing between you and Templeton goes bad, and if my wife or my county looks bad, he taps Like he says like if the thing if my wife and my county looks bad, he stops and taps the chessboard 3 times.
Ryder doesn't play chess, but he kind of gets the implication.
So you owe me.
Yes, Your Excellency. If I may, Your Excellency.
Go right ahead.
I'm glad you saw the value in what I did. It was only small, though. If I could serve you more directly, no one would know. I'd be able to maintain the illusion of silly Pisky Squire that I've cultivated.
You don't
Would you
wish to
allow me to
serve.
leave?
You
Sorry.
don't wish to serve to the your You don't wish to serve to your baroness anymore.
Yes, Your Grace, but my Baroness serves you. You are her master, therefore you are my master as well.
I have 3 knights that serves me. Sir Averick of House Gwydion. I have Morrigan. There's another one who I forget his name. He certainly didn't forget his name. He just didn't tell you.
Okay.
Um, do you know how I choose my knights?
No, sir.
When I see someone in a barony who makes a difference, I make them my knights. Go make that difference, and you will be my knight.
I'm really sorry, man. I didn't hear that.
Ah, okay.
Might be
I'm
my
really
mistake.
sorry. Okay. What he says is, when I see someone who makes a difference in their barony, I make them my knights.
Yes, Your Grace. So you're telling me that I have your permission to attempt to make a difference?
You can piss whoever you want and deal with the consequences that you're going to do. That you're going to have. I trust my barons and baronesses to deal with their nobility, who are loyal to them, or not loyal to them. Did you
Very nice.
understand the last part? Did you understand the last part?
I
Hello?
think so. I think I got it.
Oh,
Hey, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. The but like I think you cut out a couple times.
Yeah. Ryder nods and says, "Yes, Your Grace."
I'm here. I'm
Tom?
here. And he says, "It's a long road from here to your home in Manhattan. I do not wish to take more of your time.
Thank you, Your Grace. Very generous, Your Grace. And Ryder will stand up.
The Morrigan will open the door, and she will walk with Ryder. It seems your luck didn't get finished or diminished.
Better to be lucky than good.
See you around."
Ryder nods. Yes, boss. You going to be at the joust, boss?
No, I don't. I hate riding.
Oh.
Sir Averick will be.
Sorry, man, you cut out again.
Oh, she says, Sir Averick will be. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I think your internet is going in and out.
Yeah, I think it's my internet. I'm sorry.
I'm going to reduce my stuff to make sure maybe you can hear me better. She says, I don't, but Sir Averick will be joining.
So, Averick, I don't know much about him. Any tips?
He is a strange person. He has a warhorse. Accomplished rider.
Ryder just smiles. I shall bear it in mind.
What?
I shall bear it in mind.
Good luck against Gregor. He is very angry towards Alexander. He lost to him last time.
Well, that might be a match. Personally, I'm going to put my money on the new plucky upcomer. The Dreaming always likes a good story.
Dreaming loves underdogs, yes.
Well, Morgan, as always, it was a pleasure.
See you later, Ryder.
And Ryder will leave.
How does Ryder goes home? How does Ryder goes home?
I guess. I mean, where is the county freehold?
Brooklyn.
Then I guess he will just get public transport, subway.
You go to Subway, and you get out of the Subway. Your house is kind of like 2 blocks away from the Subway, and you are walking, I presume.
Yep.
What is Ryder wearing?
You mean his
Chimerical side.
I mean, if he's out, he normally has his kind of like carried gear on him. I doubt. Let's just say he doesn't have a shoe plate yet.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't walk in around with a sheep plate anyway.
No, completely.
Like the female is like understandable, but even it's a stretch.
So he probably wouldn't. No, to be honest, he probably wouldn't have the He probably wouldn't have the female either. But he'll definitely have like
his
sword and
blade,
stuff. Yeah,
a sword, and like his maybe knife.
his treasure as well. And he
Okay.
yeah. He actually does carry a gun as well, but I don't know whether he would. That's kind of up to you. Like, I think carrying a gun all the time in New York's a little risky.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you.
You continue to walk, and like you come towards to your house. Can you soak me 4 lethal damage in the chimerical reality? As you hear
1 second, dude.
What's up?
I'm just gonna try and jump in on the PC because you keep cutting out. The internet might be better. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. The internet might be better on here.
Okay, I'm happy to hear it.
So what happened?
You basically try to like open your door, like apartment door.
Mhm.
You took. Can you soak me like 3 lethal damage in
Uh,
chimerical reality?
oh, chimerical. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I take 1 damage.
You hear "Patunk." Something like sharp comes to your back. You look back. A guy with a crossbow. Autumn active. Autumn 1. His eyes are like looking at Ryder. He has a crossbow, and like he shot you, and like he is reloading his crossbow from the top of the other building.
Okay. Ryder is going to. Basically, he's gonna like do the gun thing again.
Mm-hmm.
With the bunk, he's gonna say, "Feeling lucky, punk." So I know I've already used like the one-liner bunk before, so I don't.
Mm-hmm. -1.
Yep. I hit with 4 successes. No, 5 successes.
Yeah, you do. He's gonna try to dodge. He only gets 1 out of those.
Pokey. So, 3, 7, 16. Jesus Christ. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, so I do 4 lethal.
Can you roll me initiative?
Yep, absolutely.
You spent 1 glamour, by the way.
I did. I got 7. Sorry, so altogether I have 15.
He goes first.
Okey pokey.
Let me open my book. Before we begin this initiative, can you roll me a stamina at difficulty 8, please?
Ah. Yeah, 1 success.
You're not feeling the effects of the poison yet. So, this guy attacked you from the top of the other building.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone is ringing maddeningly. Like when you like your phone is ringing maddeningly, and you blast him with like a fucking Dragon's Ire 4.
Mm-hmm.
So he is actually gonna like try to shoot you again.
I will dodge.
You may dodge miss to take cover.
Can I dodge like into cover? Like I
Yeah,
don't.
there's
Like,
a car.
okay, yeah, he'll dodge behind the car then.
He has 2 successes.
I have
More 3.
2 as well. In fact, 3, I think, with a specialty.
Yeah. There's another crossbow, that he pulled from the where he is kidding, and like he tries to shoot you where he is not kidding, sorry, where he is like staying up,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's just like it misses you. Now it's you spend your turn, and it's his turn again. Um, can you roll me 1d3?
I can. I have a 2.
You are in medium cover.
Okay.
Um, this means like it's gonna be +2 difficulty to hit you,
Mm-hmm.
as he can only have like or your face or your you can cover your face, but like maybe shoulders or like your leg is might be out. Um, sorry, I'm checking an art. How is Ryder? Can you explain me how he is feeling about this right now?
He thinks this is an assassin from. Could be Shadowcore, could be Templeton, could be God knows Verlaine, and he could be an unknown enemy. So he wants to try and capture this guy to fucking find out who he is. Yeah, he's not gonna dodge this turn. This turn, he's gonna try and answer the phone and see who it
Okay.
is. I don't. I think that's probably a full action, I guess.
Yeah, I will say like it is a kind of full
Because it's like
action.
speaking, but it's also using your hand for something. But yeah, and he's gonna like try and like basically like take his best cover as possible.
Yeah, you can also try to dodge while in cover as well.
Okay, he'll do that. So I'll kind of split my action so I get like a half dodge pool.
I will say like you can dodge and open the phone.
Okay, good. That's cool.
Like that's like not something, and I like this like like you talking while you're dodging.
Yeah.
He tries to attack you again, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Jesus, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 5. So close.
Yeah, it's kind of close. He does no damage. This like comes to your like it rips your how do I say clothing that you wear. It's Maven who's calling you.
Ryder answers the phone. Bad time.
And like she says, "Fucking hide! The monkey power! Monkey power is coming after you!"
The what? The monkey power.
Monkey power. Roll me your intelligence changing roll.
Cool.
Lore, not roll. Sorry.
I think I have like really low for that. I think it's like 3 dice. Ryder, no clever.
Ryder smash. Did you roll?
I'm just looking. Sorry. Yeah, I got 3 dice.
Okay. No, but you can spend all his willpower.
I have 2 successes.
Even the times at the Shattering, there was a group of assassins who only works for the highest payer. Commoner assassins and maybe members of House Skatach. They're called the Monkey Paw, best of the best assassins. They're again only works for the highest payer.
Yeah, Ryder just says, fucking goddamn it. Can you get anyone here?
I'm trying to come. It's taking the time. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You hear like you don't hear anything, but like if you're like looking with your one eye, like this becomes the next turn, and you can roll me like a perception alert to see what this assassin is doing.
Okay. And I can't see him.
Yeah, you don't see him. What are you doing in this turn?
Ryder is going to use Wayfair. He's going to try and use Wayfair 3 to like jump through the building that he's like near,
Mm-hmm.
and like jump inside the building basically, so he can hide.
The building he's in, right?
I think that's is that across the road?
It's across the road, but I will allow you because you are like he like you are a Pisky. You have Dex 5. You can run.
Okay, yeah. So he's going to vault and he's going to try and get into that building.
Okay, go for it.
His bunk is he's just going to like scream at the top of his voice as he like runs full pelt towards a wall.
Mm-hmm. -1. You spend out a glamour.
Yes, I do. Now the realm is it who can
Fae.
pass through?
Yeah,
Okay,
Fae.
that's pretty nice.
This is why Wayfarer is very powerful.
I have 3 successes, and I think it opens instantly. It's the teleporting one that it takes time to do. I think.
I don't think so. I think it's just like how many turns it's opened.
Yeah. No, there's a teleporting one that I know you like. It takes 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, would you like me to roll me another stamina?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I have a 10, a 7, and a 9.
You are still not seeing the effects of the poison.
I didn't know poison went on and on and on.
This is not autumn poison. This is normal poison.
Oh, damn. Okay. I guess he maybe he's feeling a little wheezy, but
Yeah, nothing. Like you keep your composure with yourself.
okay.
You are inside of the building, inside of a house of someone that you don't know. Or did you enter from the corridors or someone's house?
I think he just is entirely up to you. He went to the closest bit of the wall.
Roll me 1d2.
Okay. Flip a coin. I have a 1.
You are in someone else's house. But it's 5 p.m. in the morning. Everybody's sleeping. But you did scream on top of your lungs.
I did. Right now, Ryder doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually going to. Also, because he does want the mists to protect what he's doing, Ryder is going to invoke the weird.
Okay.
So I spend another glamour, and I roll. I think I roll glamour, and I spend a glamour and a willpower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I do it. Yeah, I succeed.
You are now being yourself. You brought dreaming upon you. You also see Ginny is flying around outside of the building.
Okay, cool.
She probably heard screams as well.
Oh, good old Ginny.
Roll me quick wits.
Absolutely. Three successes.
That doesn't mean that he is not at the top of the building anymore.
That's
because
cool.
Ginny would have seen him.
Yeah, Ryder's happy with that. He might have just got away. If he's just got the ability to get away. But Ryder will draw his sword, and he is going to very quickly let me just think. Ryder is going to use Dragon Ire 3, which is the one where you're harder to wound, right?
You already have it on an effect on yourself that you can activate.
No, I don't. I used all of them in the last scene when in my suicidal charge, and it didn't matter in the end. I used all of them.
We can say you didn't.
Or he just redid them. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, if he redid them and he has the same successes.
Okay, that's cool. Then he'll be fine. And basically, he's going to he is going to sneak through this person's house in the middle of the night using that. I don't know if it's like a good bunk or anything, but he's going to use that as a bunk to do autumn to 1 or 2 to let the shadows around him.
1, but that's not a bunk, proper bunk, so you will do it without bunk.
Yeah, that's not a bunk. I don't know, but yeah.
That's difficulty 9.
Cool. Nope, I fail.
Okay. You are in the apartment, but you are sneaking. You have 9 dice at sneak. No, you have many dice on sneaking, so you are fine. But actually, remember, you roll the sneak.
Yep.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you are doing quite well. Are you getting out of the the corridor of the apartment?
So basically, what he's going to do is get out of the corridor of the apartment and like head to basically like the stairs and like sneakily and carefully like make his way up, and he wants to basically find the assassin.
You enter the corridor, and you actually see the assassin.
Oh damn!
He is like pulls his like two katanas because this is an assassin, and he has to be a weeb.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he
Okay,
kind of like pulls the katana towards you, like in a way where like he pointing at you. He hits the katanas towards each other, and he is, charging.
Ryder's gonna use his phrase, and he's gonna activate his art, and he's gonna fucking go
Mhm.
for it.
Okay.
Roll
The
initiative. Oh, you want
Yeah,
him to go
we,
first?
we already rolled initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
If only if you request to roll again, I will roll again.
No, it's completely fine.
Um, I'm just gonna share the live link. The assassin is again wearing two katanas. This means that his difficulty to attack you is difficulty 8.
Loser. I will parry.
Yeah, you will go for a parry, I presume.
Yep.
He has 3 successes.
I have 4.
You parry, cling. Next action. Can you roll me against stamina?
Yeah, sure. I'm good.
You're fine. Um,
Do I get Wayfair actions?
nah, this turn you will.
I will.
This turn you will, yeah.
Okay.
How many Wayfair actions are you getting?
3
Okay,
for 3 turns. Ryder's gonna punch him.
just a second. Sorry, I rolled something dumb. Yeah, okay. Ryder is gonna punch him.
Yep, he's gonna punch him. Oh, not right. He's gonna like use like the pommel of his sword.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like a pistol, but I don't know if that's melee or brawl.
That's a melee. Difficulty 5, but your difficulty is 7.
Okay, that's cool.
He is gonna parry
1,
your
2,
attack.
3, 4, 5. I get 1 extra dice because I rolled a 10.
Oh, okay, yeah, you do.
Yeah. There's 6 successes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 successes.
He has 2 successes to get your weapons away.
Okay. So I do. Sorry, this was like a punch to the head, right? Because of the plus 2 difficulty.
No, it was a punch to the body because he has Dragon's Ire active as well.
Of course, sorry. Yeah. So that will be. Wait, I had 5 to get rid of 2, so that will be 4, and my strength and like 1 for the weapon, or none.
Mhm.
It's up to you.
1. You're hitting with a pummel. It's 1.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if it's difficulty 6 to wound.
It's difficulty 8.
Okay, that's 3 then.
He soaks none of it. Um. Now it's his turn because he also has Wayfair actions.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming for some ass.
I will parry again.
He has no success.
Oh,
Go
okay.
for a parry.
As long
You
as I
can go
don't
for a
botch.
parry. 1.
1 success.
You're fine.
Yeah.
He has another parry attack action.
I have 1 more action as well, and I think it's my turn. So yeah, I'm gonna punch him again.
Actually, no. Like you parried him, so he has 1 more action. Now it's his turn again. Like he has Wayfair actions as well.
Yeah, so do I. That's my point.
How about like you parried?
Yeah, with a reflexive action. Defensive actions are reflexive; they don't take up your turn. If you have extra actions.
Where is written? I didn't know that you get a reflexive action.
That's how. So I mean, a defensive action is reflexive, so it doesn't happen in your turn order. But it just takes one of your actions for the turn away.
Oh, now I understand. Like you basically took an action to make a defensive action by using your Wayfarer action. Okay,
Yeah,
now I
basically.
understood. By like basically using like a rage. Go for it. Now it's your turn.
So this will be my last action for the turn. It's actually whether I do want to save it. No, I won't. Yeah, Ryder's gonna punch him again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He is gonna try to dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Actually, 5. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5.
No, that's fine then. Wait, what's the rule
He
for
does.
re-rolling? Can't I spend a glamour to re-roll? Actually, no.
Exactly. You can.
No, fuck it. I think I should do it before you roll your defense. I don't really know.
No. Go for it. It gives you allowed to
I'll do
re-roll
it.
things
I'll do it next
because
time. I think
no.
it
Like
costs glamour or
you can
something.
do it. Like you spend a glamour and you can re-roll your art. Like this is all about like making players powerful. I don't mind that. Like if this was a PC, I would be like maybe, but like this isn't a fucking NPC. Go for it.
No, it's cool. I'll do it on something else.
Because you actually made a good roll.
That's true. Yeah. So I don't know how many Wayfarer actions he has left.
The basically he doesn't have more, but you realize like like you do attack, he tries to parry, cling cling cling, ting 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 ting, the type of thing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and now like it's top of the initiative again,
Mm-hmm.
and he is gonna throw a flask.
Oh, I've been doing something totally wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm +3 strength because of Dragon's Eye, but I forgot. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
My fault.
It's fine. He's gonna throw a flask at you. What are you going to do?
A flask.
Yeah.
Ryder will dodge.
Okay, go for it. The physical difficulty is 8 anyway.
Okay.
He has 4 successes.
Nice. I have 4 successes.
You successfully dodge. The flask hits the other side, and you hear like there's an acid like. Psst.
Cool. Ryder is going to. Yep, he's going to go for like another like pistol whip. He really wants to like keep this guy alive.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes, and I have 2 more dice. 8, 9 successes.
Mm-hmm.
9 successes.
Being calling the weird is insane.
Yep, it's fucking. It's like another reason why changelings I think are like really powerful in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna say
not.
don't try to parry because like he would I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Damn, that's still nice.
This is a badass weeb that you're fighting.
I do no damage.
We are in the actions of the Wayfarer.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna try to stab you.
I'm a +1. I'm +1
Plus
difficulty
2.
to hit. +2, yeah.
+2, yeah.
I won't dodge this action.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Are you sure you're gonna dodge?
I said I wouldn't, so yeah.
It's up to you. I am allowing you to.
No. I said I wouldn't.
So he has 8, 11 dice of damage.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof.
You already took 1.
Yep. I take 3 more.
4. But he also has 4 bashing. So you are equal now, and it's your turn to attack.
I'm going to spend a willpower to ignore wound penalties, and I'm a punch. I'll do. Yeah, he's just trying to like beat him down. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more dice. Nope, just 6.
6 damage?
No, 6 successes to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll damage?
I will try to parry. He 1, 2, 3, 4,
Damn,
5,
son.
6, 7, 8, 9. But he spent all his turns now. It's your turn now.
I have one more.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, I'm gonna do the same. Oh damn. One success.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 bashing.
Let's see if he will soak this. 3 more. 4 means 7. He's incapacitated.
Nice. Yeah, Ryder is going to Ryder just like yeah, this fight is fucking crazy. Just like straight up like super
Ching, ching,
speed.
ching, 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 ching.
And
You know, that type of fight where
yeah,
like so fast.
Ryder's like last move is he's going to like basically like I'm just gonna narrate it. Basically, he's gonna
Mhm.
do like he's gonna do like a spin where he parries with a sword behind his back and then just brings his elbow around, like you know, like a UFC like spinning elbow, like straight into the guy's
Mhm.
face and just clonks him out cold.
He falls to his knees and then, gets incapacitated.
Ryder is going to like he has like a cloak in the picture, right?
He is just like in the photo.
Yeah, he's gonna like take the cloak off and like tie the guy up with it.
He is not a type of. He's actually he is like a slua.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he has a necklace. It's a monkey's paw. His
Ryder's
katanas are like very cool. He doesn't have his crossbows here.
Ryder's gonna like do that. He's gonna take out his knife and basically like hold it to the guy's throat if he like
Mhm.
wakes up, and basically like get him in a position so he can't fight back. And then he's gonna go outside. He's gonna like drag the guy outside
Mhm.
and like whistle for Ginny basically.
Ginny comes in.
Ryder's gonna throw him on his back. He's gonna like keep his gear,
Mhm.
and he is going to like oh he can't, if I fly off it look actually no I have
You have your thing active.
like it's gonna cause mist.
The Mist is gonna handle most of the things.
Yeah, not cameras, but I guess if I just fly up into
Like
the night.
no, no, no. When you call your thing, it will handle the cameras as well.
Oh, okay. Then Ryder's gonna jump on and he's gonna fly into the night sky and he's gonna call Maven, and he's gonna yeah like Maven somehow knows about this, so he is gonna call
Mhm.
Maven.
And Maven actually like opens the phone. Where are you? I'm at outside of the goddamn. She can't even like she kind of stops and like, I can't fucking talk. Metro station.
Ryder's gonna look down and basically he wants to like work out a place which is like a back alley that's not that like
Mm-hmm.
that far from there,
Mm-hmm. You
and
can.
he'll
You have
say basically,
streetwise. You have
I
streetwise. Any?
think I do have some streetwise. One sec. Should have some streetwise.
I think you should have some streetwise.
Uh, where is streetwise? Huh, I actually don't have any streetwise. That's a bit
That's strange for someone who sells drugs on the streets.
yeah, that's probably a mistake.
Yeah,
I'll buy that up at next
it's
time.
fine.
That's all right.
You probably know your house and the surroundings of your house, or your apartment building.
like he literally just wants somewhere that like they could
Mm-hmm.
talk. And,
The top of your apartment building.
okay, Rudderall. Uh, he's not. He might be worried about like others watching him or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he wants to say somewhere like just random, like that, like they might not
Mm-hmm.
expect, like they can't have planned it because he didn't plan it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe like a few blocks away from his apartment in like
Okay.
an alley.
Okay. You tell Maven to arrive there, and like, um, Ginny lands there. Basically, the guy is still standing up on Ginny, and after like maybe a few minutes, you see Maven arriving, and she kind of like looks and says like, "Are you okay? You got hit?
Oh shit! I should be rolling for that poison.
It's fine. Just roll me one time."
Okay.
Because it shouldn't be just like all the time as well.
Yeah, it's not like every turn. I have a six, sorry, an 8 and a 7.
But
Like,
you're fine.
is he feeling like a bit weird there?
Yeah, he is feeling a bit visibly as well.
So Ryder's gonna pull back like his sleeve, and there'll be like the wound where the crossbow like nicked him, and it's like looking a
Mhm.
bit green or something, and he'll be like, pretty okay aside from this, unless that's normal.
This is Monkey Paw. At least this is from Monkey Paw. Of course you're not fine. She kind of gives you a thing, like a thing to drink. A chimerical thing, of course.
Ryder will drink it.
You're not going to immediately start feeling fine, but like you will, like get better. At least like you will feel better.
Mhm.
It's just like something inside of you burns a bit first.
Cool.
Maven is like known with like having a bunch of shit ready as well. So like this is not strange for her to like how do I say like have those things at her. But she kind of like looks in there. You did handle the guy then?
Sorry, what did she say?
You did handle the guy then? She says.
Is what?
You did handle the guy then.
Oh, sorry. He'll look at him and say, "Well, he just came quietly." I asked him politely.
Yeah. So I got a letter today from someone, an old friend, telling me that they had a business here, and those people normally doesn't have businesses. So I kind of went checking on it. I called you, your phone didn't respond. I tried to call others, they didn't respond because it's late. Then I learned, and I think it was too late when I called you.
Well, you can help now. You can tell me what the hell I need to do.
Now these guys has probably ways to kill themselves.
Yeah, fuck that.
We need to find like ways to not let them do that. The
Drug him up.
You mean like um oh yeah, I actually can do that. She kind of like smiles to herself and then kind of goes near the guy and you see like she doesn't drug him, she just summons him. She like allows the guy not able to use things and like gives like a commands to guy, gives like commands to him while he is not awake, but like
Mhm.
it will be still active when he wakes up.
Ryder's still gonna hold his like knife to his throat, and he's gonna
Mhm.
go through his like pockets and his bags or whatever.
There's not like there are draws in his pockets. There's 3 draws. There is like
What might be worth a bit more, Ryder's size.
I don't think he bring the money with you. The money he took. But this is strange. Like why would who would send you assassins after you?
I mean, Templeton, his squire, Shadow Court,
But which squire? Mm,
the guy
the
who,
dude you embarrassed, yes.
the guy that you lost money on at the
Mm-hmm.
tournament.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Ryder has a little smile.
You should have fought better. She still doesn't know. Listen, if you want, I can keep this guy in a place where I know it's secure.
Why are you helping me? Aside from like you saved my life numerous times already.
I didn't save her time numerous time. I just try to help people not kill each other because I don't like seeing blood personally. And secondly, I kind of need to help because it's my job to help alleles in this town.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not nice. It's a boring job. You guys keep fucking up. She says like with that like look of like I already helped like everyone.
Ryder will kind of agree with that.
Now I kind of need to know who did it, but if someone did this again, they can do it again.
Yep. Looks like I won't be going home for a while.
If you need a place, you can stay at the Continental. If you ask for hospitality, he has to accept it.
The Continentals where?
The House Derwan's place in the Manhattan. It's a freehold in a hotel. Like, you remember the Darwan guy?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry, my mom is calling me again. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
She puts her hands to her, waist and says, "So I can take this guy to somewhere, or you can come back, or you can take this guy wherever you want. Choice is yours. Whoever sent this may send more people."
If it's all the same to you, I'm going to go to the Barony Freehold, and I'm going to stay there.
That's up to you. I don't care. Like, that's a safe place as well. I go there all the time.
Yeah, you care. You wouldn't be here if you didn't care.
I mean, I'm not caring about where you go. I care about your well-being and you staying up as you stand. You're a good investment.
Ryder first.
Always bet on a rider.
Ryder will say, I'm going to go there now. You're welcome to come with me. I am going to probably get a little messy with this guy, trying to find out what he does. You want to help?
I am not very good at investigations like that.
Okay.
That's up to you. But don't insult the honor of the monkey paw. If you want, I can investigate who sent this guy, and maybe we can try to work out a deal with them.
I would appreciate that.
So, what do you want?
If they're an assassin group, then this guy's probably not personal. If we can come to some extra arrangement, we give him back, they stop it and tell him who they are, then I guess I'd be okay with that. I'm keeping his fucking weapons though.
Okay. I'm gonna reach to my guy. He probably want to talk to you face to face about it.
That's fine.
Like, when I tell them, like, yeah, you guys kind of fucked up, they probably will not be happy. But they will send a guy to talk. And
I don't think they've got any right not to be happy. They tried to kill me.
this profession is weird. She kind of like raises her hands, is like, not like, I'm not defending them.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Mervyn.
No problem, but I need to ask you one question. What did you do, Donna, to make her mad?
Oh, Ryder will pull out her phone. I sent her a text message pretending to be a follower of the old one to test her loyalty. She's pissed about it.
Ryder.
Day Maven.
May I be honest with you for a second?
You outrank me. I think you can do whatever you like.
This is not about rank at the moment, at least.
Okay, then. Of course.
There are a lot of things going on in this place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stuff going on with Gwydians.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know you don't care about Gwydians that much. I know like, you're not carrying this. As she like opens her jacket and you see the Sir Thomas's, like, thing in the chimerical reality, and like she puts the jacket on back and says, "You don't care about these stuff that much."
Ryder's
There will
face
be time.
goes a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just listen.
There will be time when this is all over when you, me, and Donna will have to come together and talk about what we will need to do. At that time, I need you and Donna to get along, and I'm going to tell this Donna as well. I would like to make a deal with you, as in I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and not in a sexual way, because you're not my type.
I'm really not into back scratching either.
If
But
that's your
sure,
answer.
as long as it's platonic, absolutely.
She extends a hand to Ryder.
I will shake it.
Um, would you like me to roll the thing, or say that it's just like no need?
It's fine. Yeah, I don't mind.
Hmm. The She nods to him and says, I know Donna is working on the scenarios business. And that business is very fucking weird. I don't want to lose my wisest puka on earth type of squire.
You want me to
Maybe
look
I
up
can
on it?
maybe I can talk to her and maybe reduce this a bit, the animosity between you two. I don't know why. I think Baroness told me that the Manhattan, pardon, the Queens is being a bit weird. Then I talk with Alexander because that's kind of what I have to do around here to make sure everyone gets along. That's my job as well. So, do you want me to talk with Donna and see what she wants, and maybe we can talk later?
She wants me to sign a contract. I'm to be on my best behavior. I'm not going to do that. Anything aside from that, I'm perfectly happy.
What's like best behavior means?
Like, be well behaved. But it's kind of like what a mum might say to a kid.
I mean, we are talking about Donna. She is like the mommest person ever. For a
I don't know.
25, 20, 21, 20, for a 22, 26-year-old person. I think these deaths are affecting her very hard as well. As you can see, I do care for my house people.
I get that. For the record, I'm not wearing some little badge, but I was there when he died. I don't not give a shit about him. I don't like the Gwydians as a rule, but I made an exception.
I don't like Flaming Falcon. They rubbed me the wrong way. And I have to say, I don't like Backrops that much. Did you heard what happened? By the way, like we're talking over. Oh, he's not awake yet. Whatever. Did you hear what happened with the Boggin?
Ryder shakes his head.
Oh, come on. You would love this. You ready?
Sure.
So, Thomas seems at a squire. Her name is Jennifer. Jennifer is a someone who is raised by Thomas, and she is made into a knight today. Do you know what's the first thing she said after she became a knight? Publicly.
Ryder squints. No.
Don't squid, actually. About to love this. She said that she does not approve the actions of House Gwydion, especially the Flaming Falcon. She says that she's not happy with Flaming Falcon's propaganda. She thinks they should respect the old ways of Gwydion and not the Flaming Falcon.
One sec. Hey, sorry.
Nah. Basically, there's a Boggin Squire that you talked, and she become a knight today, and she said like she is not happy.
I actually remember the rumor now you said it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ryder
I'm just gonna
smiled.
say I was surprised.
Well, not all bad news then.
Did you like have sex with Iris?
Iris?
The Brooklyn, the dame that uh, works in Brooklyn used to work in Jersey. She got kicked thanks to all the Janice business.
No. Why?
The one that you treat with badly. She is not happy with your reactions, and I'm like, it's just illegal stuff. But I was just asking, if you guys had anything special.
No. You massively overestimate my machismo.
Machismo?
Like, masculine abilities. I only have eyes for my Lady Morrigan. And even then, only from afar.
Well, um, I'm gonna escort you until the. Actually, I can't because I don't think that horse is gonna carry all of us.
Nope.
Now, if you need anything, let me know. I'm gonna talk with Donna,
Is
and
is she wearing her she plate?
no,
He'll just say, by the way, I had a question. Where did you get your she plate made?
of course in Trade Federation.
That's cool. I went out of town, found a guy.
She kind of like narrows her eyes a bit and says, like, "What's wrong? Why not here?"
Fuck the Trade Federation.
She nods, but like
It
it's
cost me a bit.
obvious.
He just says, and he's clear like he's acting something. He's like, it cost me a bit, but I think it's worth it. For the record, I may have got beaten in that fight, but I certainly didn't lose.
She like narrows her eyes a bit more and says, like, "You didn't tell me."
Next time I will.
By
Don't
the
tell
way,
everybody.
yeah, but one thing I'm gonna tell you: you should watch Donnie.
Why?
Because Donnie is dumbass and he thinks that he is, you know, he knows everything, but he is actually just a dumbass. I think it's Anna's biggest mistakes was to make him a knight under him, under her, without telling anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. The Goblin Town is a freehold that values its respect. They used to have a member of Taranar, the capital of this place, as a representative. Now, Anna did what Anna does, and she basically controls the Trade Federation. Pardon, controls the Goblin Town now. But like all some people needs to find out is that like, the Donnie is not who he says he is, and then there will be rebellions. That's not good for anyone. Anyone. That freehold is insane.
This is far over my head.
God. Okay. You handle your stuff. I will make sure he is still alive and not killed. Or I will try.
I'll bear in mind what you said there. And thank you again.
Sometimes in houses, people, brothers and sisters, become, liabilities, and we all know what happens to those people.
Well, I've saved Donna's life a few times, so, paying it back.
See you later. She nods as a, like, thank you. It's obvious she actually cares for Donna.
And yeah, Ryder will go there, and he's gonna basically go straight to Sir Justin and tell him everything.
So Justin is like all about like ending this guy,
No,
putting his head on a spike on like in the baronial freehold or like somewhere to say like this is what happens to assassins against Al Salil type of thing.
Ryder says he'd rather know. Yeah, basically he wants to know who sent him. That's like Ryder's priority.
Okay. Would you like to end the scene here?
Yep, that was really fun.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, Wise, for watching. See you next time.